People often ask me about zero to fill. What exactly does that mean? Well, it means two things. That it takes 0 days to fill a job instead of days, weeks, months, in some cases even years, which is crazy when I say it. And the other meaning is that at the end of the day, there are 0 jobs left to fill. And that's whether you're a company filling your own or a staffing and recruiting company filling them for your customers. This is the new standard. It is the new frontier in hiring, and it's a frontier that has to happen because we live in this on-demand economy. And every day, more and more people are embracing this more and more of the time. They've been doing accidental instantaneous hiring. It happens from time to time when they happen to know the right person at the right time. And they're shifting into creating their own process or hiring me to create their process to do this for them. When you think about it, there's really no difference here when you compare this to designing something else, like, say, the Amazon Dash. I'm a fan of this. This little push button or this wand that they have allows you to push a button or scan a barcode, and Amazon immediately begins the fulfillment process of getting that product to you. And they can do it kind of like Jimmy John's, freaky fast in 14 markets as of the time of this video. You'll have it by 9 o'clock tonight if you order it by noon today. And if not, if you're a Prime member, you can get it in a couple days' time. Now, to create that kind of delivery, a plan and process had to go into it. They had to design this. They had to make sure that they had all the pieces. Then they had to put those pieces in place. Then they had to make sure they had the product on the shelf. And then a fulfillment system to get that product to the customer. Then the infrastructure and the technology for the billing and the fulfillment and the tracking and the so on. They had to coordinate with their vendors, coordinate with their delivery system. And that required setup. Now, the good news is the kind of setup that they had to do is not as complicated in on-demand hiring. To have a push-button system like Amazon Dash simply requires making sure you get out of your own way by understanding your beliefs about hiring, making sure there's a flow of talent so you can build a talent inventory, and then have interviewing methods that are quick, nimble, and accurate. Not as complicated as Amazon, but as powerful because your push-button system, on-demand hiring, lets you hire in an instant. If you'd like to talk about how we can install your own push-button system for hiring and achieve, most importantly, zero to fill, contact me today. Because think about what would it be like if there were 0 positions left to fill at the end of each day. And that's because you filled them in 0 time, in less than an hour, in a day's time. That allows your talent acquisition team to be actively acquiring people before they're needed, making better choices. And if you're with a staffing and recruiting companies, you can build talent inventories unlike you've ever had before because you're not always scrambling from behind to fill positions. Push-button hiring is available. It's called on-demand hiring, and I'd love to talk to you about that today.